Good morning, Fenlanders. Welcome to Sunday morning. It's not frozen anymore. Woo! I got some birds to do. That's about it, really. It is wet, damp, claggy, and horrible out here now. I gotta wait till Tuesday for a little drop of rain. But I kind of want it now. As soon as the frost is gone, I want a little rain just to wash the frost out, and then it can dry up again. Grumster was still asleep when I found him this morning. He obviously had a bad night's sleep. Nutty Nana and Grumpy Grandad have had a bit of a cold going on, so if you met him at Lama, my apologies. So we'll get on and do some potatoing. I just swapped forklifts now. That one's had a little bit of a warm up, and off we go on to this one. We're down to about the last 50 tonne or so of our hot boiled fen black lamb potatoes. All the rotten ones and stuff seems like a long while ago now, so fingers crossed for us that the other one, the 900 tonne or 800 tonne or whatever it is in the other shed, keeps okay. We'll just keep our regular customer. I only really need one regular customer for a couple of months maybe. We always used to keep regular customers, if that makes sense. When everybody else around us stops, we kind of don't. We like to just do 10 or 15 every week, or maybe 20 at a push, but obviously you work through the maths. Doing 20 tonne a week for 800 tonne, it's going to take you a pretty long while to get through them. So start when you start lifting and keep going really. So we have got to get 15 boxes out of here. I've got 2 already, but I'll get 15 out anyway, so I want some more for Monday. So I know they're coming in bright and early tomorrow morning for the first pickup, and then they're coming in bright and early Tuesday for the second pickup. Do a few extras today. I've already got 2 tonne already surplus, so I need 14 straight tonne today. None of this 45 malarkey. When I say 45, I mean 5 extra bags of potatoes on each tonne, just so like Arctics and stuff can get their weight on. Pretty simple really. Our stacker will do like 50s or 55. 45s is 9 layers of 5. That's the hopper filled up for a minute. While there's no noise in here, Grumpster's been modifying. I don't know how well that'll work, but we'll find out. Let's see if this... Did I plug it in? No. Where it's been so cold, we've had to keep quilting them up because our shed's not insulated. So now we're insulated shed next time, huh?
Yes, of course. I'm not very good with this. Where am I?
No, you're not looking at anything.
Oh.
Can you see yourself?
Yeah.
Alright, you're looking the wrong way then.
Oh.
We'll make the cameraman out of here yet. I forgot to turn the extractor fan back on. I'll show you what happened to that yesterday. Or Friday. I thought it wasn't working very well. But we used our new cherry picker to lift it back up and put it in position. A little bit of hard work and I'm puffing and panting like a knackered old dog. That bit up the top there became detached. I also cleaned the blades out in there because they get all covered in dirt and dust and stuff and just sticks to it. You can hear it vibrating around. Whew. See how much dust was in here the other day, look. Jesus, that's not good for your health. Enable right hopper, come on. Enable left hopper, come on. Everything comes on and then you have to do this, look. Stop, start. Stop and start, but inverters are tripped in the weight panel, so this is not turned on, even though it says it is. Yeah, where he's done some welding on that, I'm guessing he's wanted to turn everything off, so you can run, like I say, you can run them up for me, Mum. Dad likes to cover up the bags, so stop them getting a little bit damp. They like to be nice and crisp when we put them in there, so... I don't need a heater on. Whew, warm. So, let's try this again. And then just press and hold this green button until it lines up and is all in position. Like so. And then just press this red button here. Picks the bag up, opens it out, grabs it, puts it on. The whole system's not completely failed safe. I don't know what happened there. The stacker just stopped for some reason, so I couldn't get that reset before this all started jamming up here. But from my granddad, let's try it. Yeah, that's all he wanted it to do. Yeah, that worked. When you move in a tunnel, whatever, all the bags just fall the other way. So he just welded an agricultural stick on the end of that. We're away again now, so all good. I can sort of leave it. Let's leave it and see how we get on. You know, I can't leave it for long, but I can leave it for long enough to a bit of running around for myself. Because obviously I've got to change the boxes, move the pallets. But I don't mind. What else would you be doing on a day like today, hey? See if we can leave the stacker running. There's some big ass knobbly old potatoes in there with odd shapes and stuff, but they're huge. See if we got time to move the pallet, move the box. If I can do this all day, me and Natty Nana could run it on our own, you know. Grumpster can get on with something else, which is always the plan. Just, I don't leave it, you know, automated, but automation always needs a human touch, shall we say. So, leave it alone for 2 seconds. I don't really know what happened there. Just caught the edge of the bag, I think, Mum. I don't know. Quick solve for that one, and big knobbly potatoes stuck in the drawers of the hopper, drawers of the bagger. So this is the bagger. I don't know what y'all call it. I'm calling it the bagger. The potato bagger. Yeah, it's got a big knobbly potato stuck in there. Turned the heater off now as well because it's roasting in here. I turned the heater on for a minute. We've been used to like -7s and stuff outside. Ooh, look at them, look, lovely potatoes. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, somebody did ask me the other day whether this was faster or slower than our old line. The truth of the matter is it's slower. There's no other way to say it. We're still getting used to it. We're still trying to figure everything out on it. I like to come and tap the boxes in. They do get an odd potato stuck in there, so it's a lot slower if I'm honest. The old mountain weigher could pump out a bag every, but we're doing about 7 or 8, 9 bags a minute with that one. I don't know how you look on that one yet to figure out how many bags a minute we're doing. The simple matter is that the vibrating lanes on the manta weigher, which is still in the shed for sale, is so much quicker at filling these buckets up here. So fast at filling them up. I thought I'd solved this problem. This is the only problem I seem to be having now. See what the problem is. way again. I've left the door open now. I had the heater on for a minute while earlier. I got a haircut tomorrow, booked in. Sort this sexy out. Where are we? So this thing's got me running around. It is possible to do it with two people then. Nana's over there in the distance doing what she does. Grumpster might be here in a minute, but you can see how long it's taking. It's just taking that bag's now going in there, and that bag's only just dumped off. That's where the other one would have had a bag here. You know, that just takes a little while to fill up. Grumpster's been playing around with it a little bit to try and sort it out. Just fine tuning really. Fine tuning it to get it up and running how we want it. We can get it so it's fully autonomous. Leave it alone. Two of them can do it. It'll be a lot easier in the summertime when we decide to do a few loads of potatoes off the field, off the green, as we say in the industry. You know, lift them without killing the potatoes off and selling them straight away. Yeah, I did have a little stall. I got a little heater sorted out there. I did have a little stall there, but that's been stolen. I'm going to leave it alone. Honest to it, if I have a load of potatoes to clear up, I do. So I got stuff to do. If I can run the joint on my own, it's even better. That's now 2 rip bags I've had in 3 tons. So not only is it not as quick, every now and again it just seems to nick a bag or rip a bag or whatever. The only problem I seem to be having at the minute. So a little bit of fine adjustment and we'll get that done, sorted out. I don't want to be spending 40p on a bag every ton. But yeah, the reason why we got it, and I probably said this before, is because Grumpster was doing a day's work on that, or I was doing a day's work on that, and our wrists were killing us. You know, you got repetitive stress, strain, injury, or whatever it is. Yeah, poor old Grumpster's hands are all swelled up by the time he's finished the day here. If I can keep him doing this job for a few years longer, and he's happy and he's not hurting, everyone's a winner, aren't they? But other than 2 rip bags this morning, that was my fault because I caught it on the end of Grumpster's special sticky outie thing. I caught it on that, and then I've had one patch in here where it had a potato jammed in the top of the bag. The bag was super full because I had a big knobbly potato stuck in the bag of there. Other than that, all good, but it's taken us over an hour to do 3 ton now, so I know we've had a couple of stops, not really as fast as I want to be, but if Grumpster was here tipping boxes in and keeping the flow of potatoes going, we'd be sailing along now. So definitely, I think you still want 3 people in here, minimum, but we're getting it done with 2, so if it takes us all day to do 15 tons, it is what it is, isn't it? It's up the top of the buckets there. The little belt that fills up, our old mountain weigher had a vibrating lane there, so it just went like that and it was full. This one's like, there we go, I'm full. Yeah, so it's just, we've gone backwards in the bagging department, but we've moved forward with this lot, so if I can just keep Nutty Nana flow of taters coming, and we'll crack on. So there we have it, Fenlanders. It's taking us 2 hours to do 14 tons, so we're getting better. We are getting better. It just, I don't know, every time you stop for a bag that's ripped or not stitched properly, you know, it takes time. It costs you, by the time you finish, it costs you 3 or 4 ton an hour. So we're getting there. The other day we only done 6 ton an hour, so now add another couple of ton on top of that for a 2 hour stint. It's not too bad. We didn't really get going till 9 o'clock, 9:15, and it's now 11 o'clock, so. And yeah, it's not frosty anymore, so where it's not frosty anymore, we can leave the potatoes in the hopper. Don't have to worry about sheeting the spuds down. We can go and enjoy our roast dinners. So yeah, no, I'm happy with that. It's an improvement. As long as we just keep improving, Nutty Nana tried turning the grader up a lot quicker, and that seemed to confuse the bagger a bit. It was either dumping too many in each bucket at the top there, and we were getting full bag, or because we were trying to push it, the bigger potatoes were getting stuck in the jaws of the machine, you know. So that caused us a little bit of hassle. I got Nutty Nana to turn it down a little bit, and now we're okay. But there's a fine line, a fine balancing line between trying to push it and just jogging along doing 7, 8, 10 ton an hour, you know. Much more than 10 ton an hour, and the stacker won't keep up. So we're just going to try and get this ton finished and then switch everything off. We're going to get there or not? Nearly there, won't we? We're a whole 5 bags away from finishing. Nutty Nana's got the hopper flat out. Nutty's on full chat. Oh no, see? Every now and again it just does that. I don't know why, but the stitch has been great today. I haven't broke the cotton on the stitcher once today, so that's good. Jobs are good. Like, share and subscribe, guys. Keep subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to our channel. It just helps push us forward. And I'm really motivated after meeting everyone at Lama to just show the daily life of a normal farmer, really. Yeah, what does everyone think about the steelworks closing in Port Talbot? It seems to me like they're shutting the plant down because of environmental issues going on. So I'd really love that sort of government to get in that can change that and stop worrying about that. 3,000 jobs. We're only going to buy the steel in anyway, so what's the point? Rather than transporting it all the way around the world, why don't we just make it here? So we sold the company off to a foreign company anyway, which was a bad move in the first place. And now they want to act 3,000 jobs. Don't make any sense, but that's what they're trying to do in farming as well. So I don't like talking politics too much because it's a bit of a grey area. If we don't, and you get the wrong person in charge that you don't want, then everyone suffers, don't they? I mean, look at the crap we've got now. So, dog walk, roast dinner, and Sunday done. Cheers, guys. Good morning, Fenlanders. Look, what a bright and beautiful day after Storm Beatrix or whatever came through here last night and absolutely wrecked the place. So this is, at the minute, the only damage I've got. They were all hospital boxes anyway, ready to be fixed, shall we say. So maybe they just need an extra slat or two being fixed. Check the temperature out here. You lot see that? About 8-9 degrees. So I've opened all the louvers in the shed. Let some nice 8-degree temperature flow through the barn full of potatoes. Don't know if Grumpster's going to come out here because he is extra specially grumpy today. So me and Anna will just get on and do our best. Anna can be in charge of the boxes. If Grumpster does come around here, he can sit, we'll get him a chair. And we've got another load of taters to do. Obviously these are supposed to be gone by now. I was hoping they'd have been disappeared, but with all the weather situations, the roads are a bit horrendous. Everyone's got trees down, I guess, and power cables down all over the place because it was, even I could hear the wind last night and I sleep for anything. So, potatoes, yay!
He always does this to me. Always does this to me. Listen how wet it is. I don't want to. Right. It's too wet. It's too wet. I did avoid the bits that Daniel said don't go through those wet holes over there because he said it is just way too wet. But I've just tried to have a little put about where the motocross kids have been, but I don't feel confident doing this. Just don't feel confident doing it, so I was like, I'm not doing it. He was like, alright, come back to the yard. So that is what I'm doing. Yellow. Yeah, I know, but I got even further across and it was just still, I just don't feel confident. It's slippy, like just into it, but I just don't feel confident. I know, but I didn't go through that wet hole. I went a bit through it, but Dad said it should be okay. But I really don't. Daniel, if you're gonna do this, you need to be with me. I know, but if I'm gonna learn, you need to be with me. I don't feel confident. Right, okay, fine, alright.
Just don't go in this wet hole, Anna. You just here, you've just gone right into that wet hole. I can see where you've been. Keep over there, Tom.
Right. How far? Right, shall I start going across now?
No, keep going back. Just bury that throttle and crank on now. Go across there somewhere and see what you got there. Don't put your cold weather in the ground yet.
Alright. Do you want me to...
Bury that throttle.
Do I put diff lock on yet?
No, don't worry about it. Just get on to that bit where you're supposed to be. You got your four-wheel drive in there.
Yeah.
It's nice and dry there, isn't it?
No.
It is.
No, it's not. Have you seen... Can you see how much I'm sinking?
I'll put your cold weather in the floor.
Can you see what the tractor wheels have done? How far I've gone in?
I know, well that's not the bit I want you to cultivate, so don't worry about
Right.
that bit.
Go down. How far in?
Are you using a little lever to flick it up, or are you using a draft control?
I had the little lever, but I did pick it all the way up a minute ago when it got stuck in, so...
Yeah, right, go on in then. Give
Right.
us help.
Okay.
Right.
Don't go anywhere. I haven't got it all the way in. Now it's all the way in.
Okay.
Right. Okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's never fine. Me not trust him when he say it's fine. It's alright, it's okay. We're going again, but just don't feel confident doing this. Just don't feel confident. Go like hell now. Stress me out. Like, if you want me to do this sort of thing, I feel like I do need someone with me doing it for a little while, but like, you gotta learn. You gotta learn. Right. Okay, fine. It is better, to be fair, it's better in this dry patch, but there is not much of a dry patch. I'm okay. I'm okay. It's fine. But I suppose he was right, I've got to learn sometime. I suppose I do get Daniel's point if he's like, go out there, I've told you to go out there. I suppose what's the worst that's going to happen if he's told me to come out here? He's just got to come and fetch me out. Interesting, today is the day that in Parliament they discuss the supermarkets giving farmers fairer pay. So, Mum and Dad never work with supermarkets, obviously it's quite hard to comment on this, but I have heard, you know, stories of farms going out of business because supermarkets haven't paid on time, put in an order of a certain amount and then said no, we don't want that amount. I'm hoping today brings some good news for farmers to be actually able to have fairer pay from supermarkets. So no disrespect to supermarkets, but obviously farmers need to be paid. I am making a right hash of this, let me tell you. No. Sat nav, come on. Cable. I don't know actually how far over he wants me to go, but I'm just going to go this way again now. I do feel like, and this might just be me, I don't know if this is all families or not, but I feel like the communication is just like, meh. Like, yeah, go do this and then see what happens. Very much like that. Like this. You know, I genuinely feel like I need extra help. And he's like, nah, just go learn. Like, because they've always just learned by just doing it. That's what they assume that is the best way for me to learn. But that's not always the best way for everyone. However, because they learn that way, they're like, that's the way Anna's going to learn, you know? That's what you're going to do. But I do feel like farming, you're just thrown in the deep end. Throw you in the deep end and hope for the best. How's everyone else getting on? Let me know in the comments. Do you guys fight in your families? Like, is everyone else's communication like Daniel's? The other day, me and him did have a bit of a spat. And I actually kind of was like, do you know what, I'm trying to get home. That was on Friday, it was freezing cold. It was so, honestly so cold. Tinkering around the farm, we didn't have a lot going on. He said to me, can you get in the JCB loader and move it forward? Right, okay. Fairly simple. Get in the JCB loader, move it forward. And anyway, so I moved it forward. And clearly it wasn't forward far enough. So yeah, he kind of kept coming with the cherry picker. I stopped. And I was like, right, that's far enough. Like, just kind of waiting for him to say, because he was like stopping and starting. Anyway, so he was just like poodling, doing something with the cherry picker, was not paying attention to me whatsoever. And I stopped because I thought, oh, that's far enough. He said, just go forward, right? So I went forward. And he was like, you know, keep going. You're not in the right place. And I was like, well, you didn't tell me where to go. And so then he was like, get out of the way. I was like, you're kind of stopping and starting. He was like, oh, you know, you'll get used to me shouting. And I was like, you know what, no. I think if there's a dangerous situation, you can shout at me angrily, you know, because you don't want me to get hurt. But I think in terms of like, if you've just said go forward, there's such a vague instruction. So vague. So I was like, go forward. How far? So I went forward a bit, and then he looked like he stopped, so I stopped. Because I thought, oh, if he needs the telehandler in a minute, he'll shout at me for taking it too far away. So I was like, can't flaming win, really, can I? So yeah, I was like, you know what? I don't want to be shouted at. Yeah, so I was like, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. If I took the telehandler too far away, he would have gone, you can't take that. And then if I didn't go far enough, he was then like, you're in the way. Hey ho. So I just went home. I was cold. It was horrible outside. Went home and got warm. I don't like fighting. In fact, I hate it. I think there's nothing worse than arguing with anyone. But, you know, at the same time, I definitely do think if there's a situation, you need to speak about it. And oh, that's another thing as well. When Dad will say, do this. Daniel will say, do something else. So I'm like, if I go, sometimes, you know, just something small. If I go do one thing that Dad said to do, Daniel would say, don't do it like that. If I go do one thing that Daniel said to do, Dad will say, don't do it like that. So I'm like, oh, never mind. It's still good fun. It's like I need to be a mind reader all the time. Work on it, my telepathic skills. Yeah, nice being out on a tractor, I have to admit, even though I'm grumpy. I'm not grumpy. That just annoys me. That'll serve him, right? It's a little bit calmer for him. He just went around with the drone and forgot to press record. Oops. So yeah, he's just out with the 6190 and the cultivator on the back like I've just been doing. It was alright. You can see over there how wet it is, and but then like Daniel's going through a bit of a drier patch, but then as you get over there it's much drier. It's fine. But yeah, it just worries me sometimes. I just get a bit but confidence building is good, and yeah, the more I do, the better it will be. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Bye guys.